Yes, respected friends, welcome, salutations, gratitudes, congratulations, submissions, prayers. Submissions that don't leave that place or path where you are helped, guided, protected. One of them is these classes where you are being empowered in your wisdom authentically from the source of our Shastras, our great Gurus, kind, compassionate, and the Lord Himself. Choice is yours. And then prayers that may these things of learning keep on happening till we reach the ultimate goal whenever it happens. Right? Welcome. Our seven things today also common sense thought, Sankalpa, Sahanavavatu, Rigveda Parayanam, Srimad Bhagavad Gita 17th chapter study, Taittiriya Upanishad, some more convocational guidance of values. Then Hanuman Vibhishana Samvada almost over. Now Hanumanji moves ahead. A beautiful thing is said by Vibhishanji. We will learn it today. That's how our classes, seven of them. First one, common sense thought. In today's common sense thought, four things we will discuss. Okay. Very, very crucial, very important, very, very mature they are, very sublime. Most of you may not be able to reach them right now, but I'll share it with you. Some of you are beyond the age of 2025, you may be able to catch it. Others, it is difficult, but at least you can listen and see the possibility in them. Then, in the common sense thought today, out of the 4 points, the first one is key. You are living, I am living for our life and survival. We definitely need and things beings around. Done? Whoever they may be, their parents, their brothers, sisters, wife, husband, if you are grown to that age, children, if you have them, uncle, pinkle, tinkle. Now, the first thought is for our own a comfortable survival, not for high comforts, not for luxuries, not for desires, but for whatever our minimum survival we require. Only that you ask from the people around and you take from the people around. It may be parents or it may be anyone. Principle is this. Okay. Now the reasons, logics, etc. Is the principle understood? Okay, from the world around, whatever is minimum required for me, for my survival, only that much I should take. That also after deserving. Okay. Why? Because if I take even little more than what I need or deserve, I will have to give it back because I will be indebted to them. Secondly, when they are not needed, needs are anyway fulfilled. When they are not needed, then they become greed. From the time the greed starts in us, we start becoming slaves to them, those things. Then, when we become slaves to them, then we become slaves to those who are providing them to us. Then we lose our freedom. Then we are making them also do something wrong because they are giving us something which we don't need or deserving. Very subtle. From anyone, even its parents, etc. Even in your office, wherever you are. Like in the office you're working, you deserve 40,000 salary. So he is giving 50,000. You say ki 40 is my enough, 10,000 I don't want, you take it back. To see the amount of respect you get from that person. Instead of that, 50 is giving, but you want 70, 80. And you are demanding and you are blackmailing the boss because you are the only one who can do the work. He will just go on giving because he is under compulsion. That day when he finds somebody who can work for 40,000, he will kick you away. Or when you need some extra money, he says, no, I'm paying you, I will not give any emergency. But the other guy, jitna chahiye utna le raha hai. He will never be left by that boss. It's not the salary hike we need. It's the permanency of the job we need, and trust from that boss. And then whenever we need any emergency money, he'll give it. अरे तुमने तो वापस दिया अब ले ले तुम करके. It looks to very idealistic, but that's how we have to protect ourselves. One is what? I will not take anything which I don't need. I will live life on the need base and not greed base. In all the floods that are happening all over the country, whatever the people are needed, they are given. And whatever has flown away, that was out of greed which they have collected. And that's why सब चल रहा है लेकिन जिंदगी चल रहा है. Like big buildings are broken, all the electronic things सब चले गए. और उसके बिना भी हम जी सकते हैं. जीने के लिए जो खाना चाहिए. Bhagavan is showing through all these floods that you are greed based, therefore you are collecting so many, they are not required, I am taking them back. एग्जाम्पल बता रहा हूँ. जीने के लिए थोड़ा रोटी कपड़ा मकान चाहिए बस भाई, बाकी सारे ग्रेडी है वो. एंड दे आर ऑल फ्लोन. एग्जाम्पल थोड़ा रिलेट करो बात समझने के लिए. बाकी जो बाहर करना है करते जाओ. Some examples are given only to convey the thought. You need not be too worried about it. Hmm. Done. First point I discussed with you. Our life is need based, not greed based. Even if someone wants to give, don't take. Because कल फिर से वो मांगेगा हमसे. हम नहीं दे सकते उस समय. Or he may not deserve it. Or it will be a debt incurred. Then to clear the debt, in some life you have to become servant in their house. क्योंकि लोन बना ना, डेट्स बना. Like let's say some servants come to our house. 1 week they work and go away. मतलब वो 1 week का ऋण है उसका, पहले जमाने का पति, वो क्लियर करके चला गया. अदरवाइज वाई शुड बिकम सर्वेंट इन आवर हाउस? ही इज आल्सो ह्यूमन बीइंग. बट उसको कोई लोन था. Main point we must understand, from the world around, whoever they are, what is required for me minimum, that alone I should accept, that too after deserving. More than that, even if they give, you say no. One point. Second is equally true. Ki, when people around us are there, whoever they are, first ये point accept करो. Just like we, when we are ignorant, extremely we are selfish, so too the whole world of people, out of their ignorance, out of their, they are all selfish. They are also greedy. Again, anybody, parents, boss, wife, husband, children, सारे greedy होते हैं. They are selfish होते हैं. They are all. They will be selfish because they are not Mahagnani, Sant, Mahatma. Na? They are all selfish. Therefore, when they approach you for their fulfillment of their selfishnesses, in that, again, what they deserve from you, what you can afford to give, only that much you have to provide. Same principles again. If you start giving them more, two things will happen. One, you have to waste your time, energy, resources. Second, you are making a wrong habit to those people. By that, they will incur debts to you. That is also not healthy or right. Then they become slave to that. Like an example, the parents, a rich family. The children are asking, and whatever the children ask, if you give, even though they don't need it, they get habituated to it. Somewhere else, when they go, they expect it, it will not happen, they get frustrated. And for their frustration or to get things, something they do wrong, you become the cause as parents because तुमने उसको आदत बनाया. अगर बचपन से सिखाया, you don't need it, it's a greed, I'll not fulfill the greed, only need. Even though I have, even though I have. Principles are principles. We were all brought up like that in childhood. जो चाहिए बस वही देना, नॉट जो मांगते हैं. जो जरूरत है वो देते हैं, जो चाहिए नहीं देते. चाहत की कभी खैर ही नहीं होते थे, जरूरतों की ही होते थे. We never asked Father anything for entertainment, enjoyment. We don't even ask for needs also. He knows and gives. Whatever he gives, that's okay for us. Mother, Father. ऐसा ही होता था. Or else what will happen? You are wrongly habituating that person. You are making him slave to those things, whether it's money or objects. You are making him depend on you, and you also have to waste your time and energy for that stupid person's fulfillments. There may be gross objects, there may be subtle emotions, etc. Like the friends come, यार बोर लग रहा है थोड़ा मेरे से बात करो ना. वो यू आर एंटरटेनमेंट पीस और व्हाट. उसको जरूरत है तो बात करो. बोर लग रहा है एंड यू आर स्टडिंग, यू आर कमिंग टू गीता क्लास, यू आर डूइंग जपा उपासना, यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर योर एग्जाम. अब ये सब छोड़कर वो गधे के लिए यू नीड नॉट गो. इट बिकम्स हैबिट. अरे यार उसको बोर लग रहा है, मेरे को बुलाया, एंड यू आर अटैच्ड टू दैट यूजलेस एंड यू गो एज इफ यू डोंट हैव योर ओन गोल्स. They want you to be entertainment based. You cannot be entertainment to anyone. Any help needed, you do it. That's it. Like आप लोग मेरे को फोन करते हो, स्वामी तो बोर लग रहा है बात. Just shut up. I have no time. I don't even lift your phone. I am at taking this class. यही ज़्यादा है तुम्हारे लिए मेरे तरफ से. That is enough. You go somewhere else. Swami, then we don't love you. Get lost. Who wants your love? I love you. I don't love you because you have to love me. That is your maturity. You love or not. I love, that's my nature, that's it. And I express my love by giving this knowledge. I can't allow you to sit on my head. Then I am free and I am protecting you also. Otherwise, I become cause of your destruction. That you will depend on me and you waste your time that way. All that things. है ना, हमको जो चाहिए वही लेना, ज्यादा नहीं दे लेना. सो टू जिनको जितना चाहिए उतना, इवन प्रेम आल्सो. योर कुत्ता, उसको खाना दो, बस 2 मिनट घुमा. डोंट सिट विद द होल डे. नेक्स्ट लाइफ इट विल बिकम ह्यूमन बीइंग बिकॉज इट इज इन योर कंपनी एंड यू बिकम कुत्ता. इन सेम सीन कंटिन्यू होता है, ओनली रिवर्स. यू आर इन इट्स प्लेस एंड दैट इज इन योर प्लेस. तमाशा चलता रहेगा ऐसे. इजंट इट? यू कांट बी. कुत्ते को संभालते हुए जिंदगी बर्बाद नहीं कर सकते. यू आर नॉट कुत्ता, यू आर ह्यूमन बीइंग. You have many things to do and achieve them. Those जिनको ये सब क्लिक नहीं होता, they spend the whole life with कुत्ता and तोता, and then their next life they become that. It is true. Many hundreds of examples we have seen in our पुराण इतिहास. 2 बातें हो गए ना. Third is very important कि become in your life selfish. Okay, definitely. And what selfishness here? Not the selfish of money, selfish of TV, selfish of bhoga. No, selfish regarding your goal. Both the worldly goal and spiritual goal. Isn't it? If you don't have that goal, you are not a human being only. ह्यूमन बीइंग को बुद्धि दिया है, बुद्धि से सोच समझकर क्या हायर एंड हायर अचीव कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए कोशिश करना है. Like I am selfish. Regarding what? Not I am selfish that I hoard my money, or I am selfish because I watch this and TV. No. I am selfish because I am a human being. I am blessed by my guru and all. They gave me this spiritual knowledge and vision. Spiritually, I have to grow. I have to realize this. That is my goal. So here selfish, S is capital letter. I'm just using that word to convey to you. The main meaning of that is what? You mind your business. You have your own goal. Then 4 questions you ask regarding that. I ask myself. Okay, the scriptures which teach me about my goal and all, how much loving they are to me, how much dear they are to me. So to the teachers which are teaching me the scriptures, how much close, dear I have become to them, and they in my heart to me. So to the Lord who is blessing me continuously, how much close I am to him and how much he is close to me, or I am as I was earlier distant from them. अब इतने साल शास्त्र पढ़कर जो गुरु शास्त्र दे रहे हैं, जो शास्त्र परमात्मा को बता रहे हैं, और जो भगवान जो कृपा कर रहे हैं, इफ आई डोंट डेवलप माई अफिनिटी लव विथ देम, देन आई एम अनग्रेटफुल. आई एम नॉट डूइंग गुड फॉर मी ऑल्सो. Because these things, the more we become closer, the more their power of blessings come to protect us. They're very subtle. Like Shastra, it's very intimate to you. The real secret of Shastras start revealing. Shruti Mata will bless you. If you are very close to the Guru, Guru will bless you with his Tapasyakti. If you are very close to the Lord, he will bless you with more resources. And the fourth one is goal. How much clear and convinced I am about my goal and how much my time is spent only for that. All these never click to us because two things. One, we have so many greeds more than needs. We depend on others. And because we get them from them, we have to reciprocate. They are also greedy. Therefore, we have to give to them. In the whole time is gone only in this giving and taking of unnecessary things. Then what about the goal? Nobody is concerned. तुम लोग भी वही वाला. How much close you are becoming to those books which are inspiring you, or even academics which are giving you the knowledge. For me, the scriptures, for you, those. So, to for me, my teachers, gurus, for you also, those mentors, those guides, how much you are taking them to your heart with total devotion, surrender, getting there more guidance. So too, I do my upasana. Lord, for you also it's common. Are you remembering that Lord who is providing you all these things? Are you developing your proximity to Him through your devotion? Ye dekh lo. Fourth one is the goal. Any of your academic professional goals. How much you are into that goal, like a prime minister of country. If he is not having the goal of developing his country in all aspects, then he's a useless guy. He's just wasting his post. And the country is just like that, or any chief minister or a president or any head of the department or the father at your house, head of the family. उनको गोल होना चाहिए, उसके हिसाब से काम करना है, तभी जाकर डेवलपमेंट होगा. And without doing anything, time will go on moving. Then it's not a sign of a healthy human being where he is not using the time and opportunities to develop, to grow. ऐसा होता तो दुनिया जैसे पहले थी वैसे होती थी. अब इतना डेवलपमेंट क्यों हो रहा है? बिकॉज इन टाइम पीपल आर वर्किंग विथ गोल्स केप्ट इन माइंड. Remember, without the goal, we destroy ourselves. The destructive things become goals to us. We must have a professional goal. We must have a social status goal. We must have the social service goal. We must have definitely the spiritual goals. So, how much I am becoming close, dear to my goals? How much I am becoming intense in trying to reach them? How much is my thinking going for it, planning going for it, working going for it? This contemplation we have to do. These are questions every 1 month or 2 months we have to ask. And if nothing is happening, you should make it happen. So I shared with you 4 things. One, what you should take from the world is only that which is required, necessary. Second, what you give to the world is that which the world deserves from you and they need, not greed. Third, become selfish regarding your goal achievement. Four, in that goal, mind these 4 things. The books which are guiding you, the gurus which are doing the mentoring, the Lord who is blessing you, and your goal itself. इन चारों को क्वेश्चन करते जाओ, how much I am identifying with them. Like if I am a doctor, how much that medical books are important to me, how much the medical professors are respectful to me, how much the Lord who is giving me all this, Lord is common to all. सबको भगवान को कृतज्ञता करनी है, पूजा पाठ करनी है, because of him only we are all getting, whether he is seen or not, whether he'll come in front of us or not, but he is there. Thank God in India that is there. Therefore 100 crores they celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi, Navaratri, Janmashtami. इसलिए भारत माता अभी भी healthy है. Even the remaining negativities also if we remove, we will be the best generation or the human beings in the entire globe. है ना, दुर्गुण को निकाल कर वैल्यूज को ले आकर प्रोफेशनली अगर हम सब करते जाएंगे along with devotion, we are the best race. We are already so. Some misguidance we had. Therefore, we were derailed. It's okay. It will come back onto the rail. But thank God we all do the prayer to God. Fourth is the goal itself. So goal, prayer to the God, Guru and scriptures. इन चारों के प्रति हमारा नजदीकी बढ़ते जाना है. Our proximity, our love, our gratitude, our respect towards them. And to the world, what we have to give, we give them. That's it, not more. And to ourselves, only that much we take which is necessary for us. In this way, in a very strict, disciplined way, when we are there, with us, so many things are achieved for the world. We also achieve great things for us. We will be selected for the divine by the divine for the divine work, and He will make us evolve even divine way. सोच लो इन बातों को, 2 बार कम से कम सुनो आज का ये 17 मिनट का लेक्चर और 19। थैंक यू। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम तत्रोक्तर्षि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृते सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थमस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनर्वाप्ते तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञ साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः शाश्वत संपूर्णरूपेण सम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थमस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां सङ्कल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति गुरुभक्ति देवताभक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति सत्संग भक्ति साधना भक्ति सेवा भक्ति देश भक्ति धर्म भक्ति माता पितृभक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्ति आदीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थमनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं वेदपारायणं ऋग्वेदस्य श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता सप्तदशोऽध्यायस्य पारायणमध्ययनं श्री तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद उक्त शिक्षावल्ली उक्त गुरु शिष्य अनुशासन विषयस्य अध्ययनं तदनन्तरं श्री रामचरितमानसांतर्गत सुंदराकांडे स्थित श्री आंजनेय स्वामी लंका यात्रा द्वारा विजय रहस्यमगाहनं वयं सर्वे जीवने विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं च विश्व कल्याणार्थं च करिष्यामहे। फ्रेंड्स, we have done our beautiful sankalpa. Let us do our shanti mantra. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Friends, 3 things we have done. Fourth one, our Vedic chanting, Rig Veda, Pratama Mandalam, from 62nd Anuvaka onwards. ओम अथ श्रीवेदपारायणं ऋग्वेदः प्रथममण्डलम् अथ द्विषष्टितम मन्त्रात् आरभ्य ओम प्रमन्महे शवसानाय शूषमाङ्घूषं गिर्वणसे अङ्गिरस्वत सुवृत्तिभिः स्तुवत ऋग्वियायार्चामार्कं नरे विश्रुताय प्रभो महे महिनमो भरध्वमाङ्घूष्यं शवसानाय साम येनानः पूर्वे पितर पद्मपदज्ञा अर्चन्तो अङ्गिरसोगा अविन्दन् इन्द्रस्याङ्गिरसाञ्ज्येष्ठौ विदत्सरमातनया यथासिं बृहस्पतिर्भिनदद्रिं विदद्गाः समुस्त्रियाभिर्वावशन्तनरः स सुष्टुभानस्तुवा सप्तविप्रैः सर्वेणाद्रिं स्वर्यो नवग्वैः शरण्युभिः फलिगमिन्द्र शक्रवलं रवेण दरयो दशग्वैः गृणानो अङ्गिरोभिर्दस्म विवरुषसा सूर्येण गोभिरन्धः विभूम्या अप्रथय इन्द्रसानुदिवो रज उपरमस्तभायः तदुप्रयक्षतममस्य कर्म दस्मस्य चारुतममस्ति दंसः उपह्वरे यदुपरा अपिन्वन्मध्वर्नसो नद्यः शतस्रः द्विताविवव्रे सनजासनीले अयास्य हस्तवमानेभिरर्कैः भगो न मेने परमे व्योमन्न धारयद्रोदसी सुदंसाः सनाद्दिवं परिभौमा विरूपे पुनर्भुवा युवती स्वेभिरेवैः कृष्णेभिरक्तोषारुषद्भिर्वपुर्भिराचरतो अन्यान्या सनेमि सख्यं स्ववस्यमानः सूनोर्धारा दाधार शवसा सुदंसाः आमासु चिद्दधिशे पक्वमन्तः पयः कृष्णासुरुषद्रोहिणीषु सनासनीला अवनीरहवाता व्रता रक्षन्ते अमृताः सहोभिः पुरो सहस्राजनयो न पत्नीर्दुवस्यन्ते स्वसारो आह्रयाणम् सनायुवो नमसा नव्यो अर्कैर्वसूयवो मतयो तस्मदद्रुः पतिं न पत्नीरुषति रुषन्तं स्पृशन्ति त्वा शवसावन्मनीषाः सना देवतवरा योगभस्थौ न क्षीयन्ते नोपदस्यन्ति दस्म द्युमा असिक्रतुमा इन्द्रधीर शिक्षा शचीवस्तवन शचीभिः सनायते गोतम इन्द्रनव्यमतत् क्षद्ब्रह्म हर्योजनाय सुनीताय सह शवसाननोदाः प्रातर्मक्षूधियावसुर्जगम्यात् त्वं महा इन्द्रयोः शुष्मैर्दया वा जज्ञानः पृथिवी अमेधाः यद्धते विश्वा गिरयश्चिदब्वा भिया दृढास किरणानैजन आयद्धरी इन्द्रविव्रता वेराते वज्रं जरिता बाहोर्धाद् येना विहर्यत क्रतो अमित्रान् पुर इष्णासि पुरुहूतपूर्वेः त्वं सत्य इन्द्रधृष्णुरेतान् त्वं रुभुक्षा नर्यस्त्वं षाट् त्वं शुष्णं वृजन्ते वृक्ष अणौ आणौ यूने कुत्साय द्युमते स चाहन् त्वं हत्यदिन्द्रचोदीः सखा वृत्रं यद्वज्रिन्वृषकर्मन्नुघ्नाः यद्धशूरवृषमणः पराचैर्विदस्योन् रियो नावकृतो वृथाषाढ त्वं हत्यदिन्द्रारिषण्यं दृढस्य चिन्मर्ता नामजुष्टौ व्यस्मदा काष्ठा अर्वते वर्गनेव वज्रिञ्छत्ति ह्यमित्रान् त्वां हत्यदिन्द्रार्णसातौ स्वर्मीळे नर अजाहुवन्ते तव स्वधाव इयमासमर्य ऊतिर्वाजेष्वतस्याय्याभूत् त्वं हत्यदिन्द्र सप्तयुध्यन् पुरो वज्रिन् पुरुकुत्साय दर्दः बर्हिर्नयत्सुदासे वृथा वर्गं होराजन्वरीव पुरवेकः त्वं त्यां न इन्द्रदेव चित्रामिषमापो पीपयः परिङ्मन यया शूर प्रत्यस्मभ्यं यंसि तन्मयंसित्मनमूर्जं न विश्वध क्षरध्यै अकारित इन्द्रगोतमेभिर्ब्रह्माण्योक्ता नमसा हरिभ्यां सुपेश संवाचमाभरानः प्रातर्मक्षो धिया वसुर्जगम्यात् वृष्टे शर्धाय सुमुखाय वेदसेनोद सुवृक्तिं प्रभरा मरुद्भ्यः आपो न धीरो मनसा सुहस्त्यो गिर समञ्जे विदथेष्वाभुवः ते जग्निरे दिवरुश्वास उक्षणो रुद्रस्य मर्त्या असुरा हरेपसः पावकास शुचय सूर्या इव सत्त्वानो न द्रप्सिनो घोरवर्पसः युवानो रुद्रा अजरा अभोघ्नो ववक्षुरध्रिगावः पर्वत इव दृढाचिद्विश्वा भुवनानि पार्थिवा प्रच्चावयन्ति दिव्यानि मङ्मना चित्रैरञ्जिभिर्वपुषे व्यञ्जन्ते वक्षःसुरुक्मान् अधियैतिरे शुभे अंसेष्वेषां निमिमृक्षुर्हृष्टयः साकं जग्निरे स्वदया दिवो नरः ईशानकृतो दुनयो ऋषादशो वातान् विद्युत स्तविषीभिरक्रत दुहन्त्यूधर्दिव्यानि धूतयो भूमिं पिन्वन्ति पयसा परिज्रयः पिन्वन्त्यपो मरुत सुदानव पयो घृतवद्विदथेष्वाभुवः अत्यं न मिहे विनयन्ति वाजिनमुत्सन्दुहन्ति स्तनयन्तमक्षितम् महिषासो मायिनश्चित्रभानवो गिरयो न स्वतवसो रघुष्यदः 64th mantra. Continue. मृगा इव हस्तिनः खादतावना यदारुणीषु तविषीर्वयुग्ध्वम् सिंहा इव नानदति प्रचेतसः पिशा इव सुपिशो विश्ववेदसः क्षपो जिन्वन्त वृषतीभिर्वृष्टिभिः समित्सबाध शवसाहि मन्यवः रोदसी आवदता गणश्रियो नृषा च शूराः शवसाहि मन्यवः आवन्धुर्वेश्वेष्व मतिर्न दर्शता विद्युन्नतस्तौ मरुतो रथेषु वः विश्ववेदसो रयिभिः समोकस सम्मिश्लासंस्त विशिभिर्विरश्मिनः अस्तार इषुन्दधिरे गभस्त्योरनन्त शुष्मा वृषखादयो नरः हिरण्ययेभिः पविभिः पयोवृद उज्जिघ्नन्त आपत्नो न पर्वतान् मकायस स्वसृतो ध्रुवच्युतो दुद्रकृतो मरुतो व्राजदृष्टयः वृषं पावकं वनिनं विचर्षणिं रुद्रस्य सूनं हवसा गृणीमसि रजस्तुरन्तव सम्मारुतं गणं मृजीषिणं वृषणं नश्चत सश्चत श्रिये प्रसू प्रनूसमर्तशवसा जनान् अतितस्तौ व ऊते मरुतो यमावत अर्वद्भिरवाजं भरते धनानृभिरापृच्छ्यं क्रतुमा क्षेति पुष्यते चर्रुत्यं मरुतः पृत्सु दुष्टरं द्युमन्तं शुष्मं मघवत्सु दत्तन धनश्रुतं मुक्त्यं विश्वचर्षणिं तोकं पुष्येम तनयं शतं हिमाः नूष्टिरं मरुतो वीरवन्तं मृतेशाहं रयिमस्मासु दत्त सहस्रिणं शतिनं शुशुवांसं भ्रातर्मक्षु धियावसुर्जगम्यात् पश्वानतायुं गुहा चतन्तं 65 मंत्र नमो युजानन् नमो महन्तं सजोषा धीराः पदैरनुग्मनुन्नुप त्वासीदन् विश्वे जत्राः ऋतस्य देवा अनुव्रता गुर्भुवत् परिष्टिर्यद्यौर्न भूम वर्धन्ति माप पन्वासु शिश्विमृतस्य यो न गर्भे सुजातं पुष्टिर्न क्षितिर्न पृथ्वी गिरिर्न भुङ्मक्षोधो न शम्भुः अत्योनाङ्मन्सर्ग प्रतक्तः सिन्धुर्न क्षोध क ईं वराते जामिः सिन्धूनां भ्राते वस्वस्रामिभ्यान्न राजावनान्यत्ते यद्वात जातो यद्वातजूतो वनाव्यस्तादग्निर्न दाति रोमा पृथिव्याः श्वसीत् सप्त्यप्सु हंसो न सीदन् कृत्वा चेतिष्ठो विश्वामुशर्भुत सोमो न वेधा ऋतप्रजातः पशुर्न शिश्वा विभुर्दुःखे दुरेभाः ॐ शान्तिः 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 65 Friends, I am also doing it first time. Second, while chanting this, not only I am enjoying the Vedic chanting of our Rishi Muni, but that concentration power also is developing. First time I am doing it, so tough it, you have seen it. Swaras also you have to follow, but a good practice, good exercise. Maybe in one of the lives, from the young age, childhood only, by chanting all this, we may even by heart them. And in one of the life, by God's Guru's grace, we may even know the jnanam, the knowledge that's hidden in all these mantras. In all our Veda mantras, the four things are taught. One, our outer social services. Second, our own personal management. Third, our outer worldly goals. Fourth, the highest, the spiritual regarding these four things, entire jnanam is given in a very spiritual sublime way in our shastras. That's why the Vedas, the Upanishads, the Geetha, they have to be regularly studied to update our knowledge, to keep up the life lived based on the knowledge. For the higher evolution left to ourselves, we will only behave like animals, rakshasas, and keep falling day by day. That's how these all classes are conducted for you out of love first for you, that you have to stand and grow more and more. Don't fall. And through you, the whole world, the Desha, the Dharma, Sanatana Dharma, the humanity, the every being should evolve. That's our goal. We keep all that in our mind, then only we conduct all this for all of us. Right? Now, the fifth aspect of today, our Bhagavad Gita. We have seen Bhagavad Gita, 17th chapter, three types of Shraddha because of three gunas, Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic. So, we have seen the Shraddha of three types for the food, Shraddha of three types while doing the yajnas. Now, we have to do the Shraddha of three types for the tapasya. Before that, the three tapasyas, the kayika at the body level, vachika, speech level, mind level, manasika. What are the tapasyas which we have to do? Definitely, we have learned. So these three tapasyas can be done Rajasic, Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic way. Sattvic we have seen, Rajasic we have seen yesterday, Tamasic we have to understand. And Tamasic, Rajasic we have to know to avoid them. Sattvic we have to know to practice. Clear? So this राजसिक तपस्या 2 बार, तामसिक तपस्या 4 बार हमको पढ़कर आगे बढ़ना है आज. Let us do so. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम, श्री गीता शरणम मम, श्री व्यासा शरणम मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणम मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम, शरणम मम, शरणम मम. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ सप्तदशोऽध्यायः. श्रद्धात्रय विभाग योगः. सप्त अष्टादश एकोनविंशतितम श्लोकौ मंत्रौ. ओम सत्कारमानपूजार्थं तपोदम्भेन चैव यत् क्रियते तदिह प्रोक्तं राजसं चलमध्रुवम्. सत्कारमानपूजार्थं तपोदम्भेन चैव यत् क्रियते तदिह प्रोक्तं राजसं चलमध्रुवम्. 19th mantra, 4 times. मूढग्राहेणात्मनो यत्, मूढग्राहेणात्मनो यत्, मूढग्राहेणात्मनो यत्, मूढग्राहेणात्मनो यत् पीडया क्रियते तपः, पीडया क्रियते तपः, पीडया क्रियते तपः, पीडया क्रियते तपः. परस्योत्सादनार्थं वा, परस्योत्सादनार्थं वा, परस्योत्सादनार्थं वा, परस्योत्सादनार्थं वा तत्तामसमुदाहृतं, 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 तत्तामसमुदाहृतं. टुगेदर श्री भगवानुवाच मूढग्राहेणात्मनो यत् पीडया क्रियते तपः, परस्योत्सादनार्थं वा तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्. अगेन श्री भगवानुवाच मूढग्राहेणात्मनो यत् पीडया क्रियते तपः, परस्योत्सादनार्थं वा तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्. Done. Chanting is done. Enjoy the chanting every day. Keep the book in front. Make a practice of it. Be a master of all these things. Don't waste your time in laziness or other things which only leave the regrets behind. Done. Now, the Rajasika Tapasya. All the three. Kaika, Vasika, Manasika Tapasya. When they are called as Rajasik, 17th, 18th mantra told us. Ki, when these three tapasyas are done for this way, in this 4 way, What are they? Satkaramana pujartham tapodambhena chaiva yat kriyate tat iha proktam rajasam. So that tapasya is called as rajasic tapasya. All the three, the vocal, the body level, mind. When they are done for satkara. Second, when they are done for the mana. Third, when they are done for puja. Fourth, when they are done for dambha. So what is sattvic tapasya? Upar we have seen paraya shraddhaya afala kankshimi. With extreme shraddha we are doing and no falapeksha at all we have. That's called sattvic tapasya. In the rajasic tapasya also he is doing manasik tapasya, kayik tapasya, vachik. But the purpose is there is phalasakti. And what is the phala he is expecting? Satkara. What is Satkara? When he is doing tapasya, others look at him and say, wow, he is a sadhu Maharaj hai. ये तो महान तपस्वी है, ये पहुंचे हुए है. चलो, इनको हम नमस्कार करते हैं. To receive those things, some people do those tapasyas. They are called Rajatik Sikh tapasya. Second one is Mana. Mana means what? When they invite me, when they go to those functions, they get up, they invite me, and then they do namaskara, etc. That's called as mana. And then what is the puja? Little higher one. Puja means what? They will do pada prakshalana to me, they do the puja to me, then they will give me all dakshina. Because maybe Babaji ban gaya. For that sake, when Kaika, Vachika, Manasika tapasyas are done, they are all called Rajasika tapasyas. And what is the fourth one? Dambhena. The Damba means what? Only to show off. That from within is not doing from the heart. Show off. This show off का तो मेरे को नहीं कहने की जरूरत है. You are seeing the whole world is nothing but show off. We go to our offices only to get the salary we work. We don't have the loyalty to that. When we show our love to people around, उनसे कुछ हम अपेक्षा करते हैं, पर दिल से तो प्रेम होता ही नहीं. And we celebrate Janda Vandanam 15 August, but there's no real bhakti for the desha. Agar hai, तो even one resource of the nation we will not waste. Continuously we work for eradicating all negativities and poverties from our desham if we really have the desha bhakti. But only we do the damba. Everybody, a true politician, a true professionalist, all are very rare commodities only. Most of us do damba. Some of us do that because of ignorance. Like अभी विनायक भगवान पूजा हो रहे, या पंडाल लगाया, गणेश जी को बिठाए, शाम को पूजा कर रहे, then it can be done more beautiful way of really invoking Vinayaka Kripa for the entire humanity, for all the beings of the universe, for the entire Prakriti to become Shanta, for Bhagavan Ganapati to bless us with Sadbuddhi, the Jnanam. अब ये नहीं कर रहे, बस उस पंडाल से मेरा बड़ा होना चाहिए, वो गणेश से मेरा गणेश बड़ा होना है, उनका म्यूजिक से मेरा म्यूजिक ज्यादा होना है. So these are all dambha. अगर हो रहा है तो नहीं होना चाहिए. नहीं कर रहे हैं दम्भा, you are really great. My salutations to you. An example. So for doing the satkara, for the sake of satkara means people should praise me. For getting the mana, I do the tapasya means they invite me, they get up and they give me the asana, etc. Puja artha means they even do the puja to me like they do to the god. And the dambha is showing up outside, but inside khokla. ये चारों चीज जो तपस्या करते हैं वो राजसिक. नाउ रिमेंबर, व्हेनेवर सच थिंग्स आर टॉट, एक हिंट देख लो, जिंदगी भर याद रखना, दीज आर नॉट टॉट टू अस फॉर अस टू ऑब्जर्व इन अदर्स. नायना महाराज कभी भी जिंदगी में मिस्टेक नहीं करना. They are all done to correct ourselves, rectify ourselves. First of all, I should do my Kayika Vachik Manasik Tapasya. Then that should be Sattvic, where it is done with full Shraddha without Phalapeksha. By mistake, whenever my mind projects this thought, then let us do this Tapasya because there will be some Satkara, there will be some Mana, there will be some Puja. Shut up. This is not the purpose for the Tapasya to be done. करके those rejections हमको करना है उन thoughts का. People do it, they are in an immature state, but thank God they are doing tapasya. If not today, tomorrow, like you, they will listen to somebody's lecture on Gita. Then in the Gita, they will be taught, अच्छा हम तो कर रहे हैं, लेकिन सत्कार मान पूजा लेकर कर रहे हैं. So that means the secondary, not the highest level. It's only Rajasic tapasya. So Sattvic we have to do. So this is what is Sattvic. Chalo, from today we will do. They will change. Doing tapasya is first achievement, and it should be Sattvic is the greatest achievement. सात्विक इज टोल्ड एंड डूइंग राजसिक इज मीडियोकर. कर तो रहा है लेकिन वो एट द लोअर लेवल है, नॉट द हाईएस्ट. सो वाचिक तपस्या, मानसिक, कायिक तपस्या, दे कैन बी डन सात्विक वे without falapeksha, with full shraddha. They can be done in a rajasic way when we do with them the intention of satkara, mana puja, and with a dambha, hypocrisy. बाहर दिखा रहे लेकिन अंदर कुछ नहीं. This is Rajasic. Now immediately the third question, what is the Tamasic Tapasya? Three Tapasyas, when do we call them as Tamasic? Okay, we chanted the mantra, we will do the meaning of also that. From tomorrow we can see the three types of dana. So ahara, yajna, tapaha, dana. These four topics are covered in this chapter. Next chapter, so many other things will be explained to us which are to be done, but they can be Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic. तो सात्विक श्रद्धा से करना चाहिए. Now the third one, what is Tamasik Tamasya? Moodha Grahena. First one. Second, Atmana Pidaya Kriyate. Third one, Parasya Utsadanartham. So Moodha Grahena means what? Now I am explaining you the third Tapasya, Tamasik Tapasya. Sattvic we discussed, Rajasic we sufficiently saw. Now we are doing the Tamasik Tapasya understanding. The first Moodha Grahena means not with correct understanding, but with जिद्द. जिद्द कहते हैं ना, जबरदस्ती, है ना, abstination, not abstination, obsession, insistence. This is called as Moodha Grahanam. Not with viveka, not with knowledge. And then in that Moodha Grahana, sometimes that is not required also, but out of that force he does it, because of which he troubles himself and others also. Moodha Grahena Tapasya. And so like some tapasyas you are doing, there's an emergency case has come where like you are doing a mauna tapasya, baat nahi karna. अब that day some very urgent thing is there which you have to tell. नहीं तो किसी का धन हानि, प्राण हानि, मान हानि हो रहा है. अब ये कहता है नहीं मैं तो मौन व्रत में हूं, आई विल नॉट ब्रेक दिस तपस्या. करोगे, दैट्स कॉल्ड मूढ़ तपस्या. That is called like that. Wherever we do out of insistence, abstination, obstinate, wherever we do that forcefully, without proper maturity inside, that's called Moodha Tapasya. That's called Tamasik. Moodha Grahena. In that Moodha Graha, क्यों कर रहे हैं, कैसा करना है, ये नहीं पता, बस करते जाते हैं. मूढ़ ग्राहेण तपस्या. मूढ़ ग्राह, lot of examples can be given. Like I have to do my early morning bath and my upasana puja, but you are now traveling in a train. Doesn't matter, still I'll take bath. And you go to washroom and take the whole water for bath. अब दूसरे लोगों के लिए पानी नहीं है उधर. That's called मूढ़ ग्राहेण. और रोड के ऊपर खड़ा होकर भगवान का नमस्कार के रूप में सबका ट्रैफिक जाम कराना. There's some religion, they do all that nonsense. मूढ़ ग्राहेण. एंड चिल्लाते रहना, सबको डिस्टर्ब करते हुए. Isn't it? You have to know which place you are. तो मुझे अर्ली मॉर्निंग 5 बजे वैदिक चैंटिंग करना है. गुड तपस्या. But when you are in your house, you do it. When you have gone to a public a program where people are sleeping early morning, there you can't get up in the morning. Oh, on the chayoram, you are disturbing them. And don't say no, मेरा तपस्या है, but a mood है वो. That is तामसिक तपस्या. जिद्दी से जो करते हैं, अहंकार से जो करते, मूढ़ ग्राहेण. Few examples I have given. Second meaning, second explanation of Tamasik Tapasya is Mooda Grahena Atmanah Pidaya Yat Tapah Kriyate. Atma Pida means his own personality layers. He is giving unwanted excessive Pida and Dukkha to that. You have to do tapasya, but you cannot give a Pida. Why tapasya done? To keep all the faculties in your control. That doesn't mean that you give Dukkha to them, like in 16th chapter. शुरू में ही भगवान ने कहा, शुरू में ही कहा, where they are called asuraha. Or in this chapter only, in the beginning, Bhagavan says, ना 17th chapter शुरू में, हाँ कर्षयंत शरीरस्थम, इसी में not earlier, 6th श्लोक, कर्षयंत शरीरस्थम भूतग्रामम अचेस माम चैवांत शरीरस्थम तान विद्या असुर निश्चयात् आत्मनः पीड़या. ज्यादा भी अपने आप को तड़पाना नहीं, पीड़ा नहीं करना. Some people do it. They hate themselves and they do such tapasya कि मैं 4 दिन खाना नहीं खाऊंगा. Then that suffering. Suddenly they enter into coma and then they create troubles to others also. Atmana pidaya kriyate. They won't eat the food. They stand on one foot. They are all tapasya, but pida देने के लिए नहीं हो. There's a decent purpose for that. So आत्मना क्रीड़या. And third one is परस्य उत्साधनार्थम. ये तपस्या मैं दूसरों को नाश करने के लिए करता हूँ. Utsadhana means destruction. Parasya means others. So that tapasya which we do to destroy others is a bhayankara tamasik tapasya. There are some people those who they do that. So mudagrahena means without proper understanding and without of insistence they are doing. Second, atmanah pidaya, they are doing it so much of pida given to themselves. Then parasya utsadhanartham to destroy others. When these three are there in these kaik vachik manasik tapasyas, they are called tamasik. So in this way, 3 tapasyas we have studied today. Tomorrow we will see 3 types of dhanam. कल हम सात्विक देखेंगे, फिर तामस, राजसिक एंड तामसिक. दान तो करना है. That also is 3 types depending on 3 gunas. And remember the sequence: as the vasana, so the chitta; as the chitta, so is shraddha; as the shraddha, so is our vyaktitva; as our vyaktitva, so is our behavior, performance, so to the result. As the performance, so the result. And become little higher and matured to deeply grasp all these topics. Don't take them lightly. Don't brush them aside. Don't be regular. Regular how? So no, like a scientist, become Gita scientist to catch the essence of Gita ji. Every of the shloka and its a beautiful meaning, and when they are implemented, what are the implications or the results? Be a research scholar of Gita Jnanam and live that knowledge and demonstrate to others given the life is lived according to Gita. How? The inner joy and satisfaction, inner evolution, and outside great performance, great achievements and contributions. ओम शांति शांति शांति. थैंक यू. ओम अथ श्री कृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीयोपनिषद शांति मंत्र. ओम शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इंद्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः. नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्. ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. अथ प्रथमा शिक्षावल्ली एकादशोऽनुवाकः. Shishyanuशासनम्. Friends, yesterday all the 4 we have discussed. Matrudevo Bhava, be a person who considers the mother as Devata and do that respectful, reverential, worshipful seva to mother. Thereafter, look at every woman as the mother only. Respect them. From the mother, the Jagannatha will bless you through all those mothers. Then you will succeed in defeating your own inner negativities and inner enemies. That's the real achievement. And the life becomes so divinized. Matrudevo Bhava. Today's world, so much the children insult parents. Parents also, some of them do not properly behave. A Sara, you have your children going to come. To be behaving with your parents, taking them as divine. Your children also learn from you. Matrudevo Bhava. माता को देवता मानो, पूजा करो उनका. हाँ, her blessings will be so powerful. Through her, the God will express. So to Pitru Devo Bhava, let the father be taken as a God himself. Don't be disobedient to them. Be obedient. Don't cause that dukkha pain to them. And all that philosophy details I don't want to tell you. Ki those children who insult their parents and those who don't give that comfort to them, make them dukhi, they are the most useless children of the world. ये सारा तुम लोगों को पता है, मेरे को नहीं कहना. बस इतना कहना है. Reduce your arrogance and ego. For whatever the job you have, money you earn, higher position you have. Reduce your selfishness. With this, be attending to your mother and father throughout life. Bas. There's so many youngsters in this world. I really salute them. Take care of these elderly parents so lovingly. And that bharosa when you give to your children, that they have brought up a good child by serving them. They are such a trupti they'll have. And what do they do throughout their life? Only one thing, pray for the children only. In that old age when you take care of them, physically they may not be able to serve you or help you, but बैठे बैठे मेरे बच्चों का सब ठीक ठाक हो जाए. Any guru they meet, they don't say हमारा ठीक करो, they कहते मेरे बच्चों को ठीक करो. How many parents have come to me saying, Swami ji, please bless my children करके. Wonderful, understand that love of parents and then serve them as Matru Deva Bhava, Pitru Deva Bhava. Then the Acharya Deva. Those acharyas, whether they are teaching us the academic subjects or any of the professional skills, or they are teaching us spirituality, take them also as devata, because God doesn't come in front of us directly, He comes in that form only. And all of them, Mata gave the birth, Pita brought us up, teachers gave us the purpose of life. Thus, our life is fulfilled. We are born, we are brought up and taken care, and we are shown the direction, goal, and we are empowered in that by Mata Pita and Acharya. Therefore, Acharya Devo Bhava. So, Matrudevo Bhava, Pitrudevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. Then the fourth one, Atithi Devo Bhava. Every Atithi, whether it is a human being or an animal or any bird, कोई भी हो अतिथि है, उनको भी देवता के रूप में देखो. Remember this point. Stone is stone only. But when I have Shraddha in the stone, that it is Bhagavan, Vishnu or Shiva, for my sake, the Vishnu Shiva will express from it out of my Shraddha. Because though it is a stone, in the stone form, unmanifest, the Lord alone is there. We don't want him to be manifested, therefore he is remaining as stone. But when you do the Shraddha se Upasana, there is no more stone. It will appear as Lord Shiva or Krishna, jo bhi aap karte ho. Same way, mother, father, Atiti and Guru, they're all human beings like us. But with Shraddha, when we worship, the Lord will express to them for us and bless us, because the Lord is all pervading. He is there very much in them. And then, if we cannot see the Lord in this most nearest, dearest, our parents and the Guru Acharya who are blessing us, how can we see the Lord in any other thing in the being? And remember, if you don't see the divinity everywhere, then you will see something else because of which you get deluded. है ना? जब भगवत तत्व को हम देखते हैं ना, भोग प्रवृत्ति मन में नहीं होगा. नहीं तो यू विल सी एवरीथिंग एज एन ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ एंजॉयमेंट, यू डिस्ट्रॉय द वर्ल्ड. प्रकृति, इसलिए हमको सब देव स्वरूप, अतिथि देवो भव. एंड देन टेक अ वाव, invite brahmanas etc to your house at least once in 3 months, make them do Vedic chanting, give some bhojan etc. This is not Atithi Deva. Atithi is when they themselves come without our notice. You yourself can invite, they are also Atithi, that's what. So Atithi means unknown person. Like you are traveling in a bus. So somebody elderly man standing. So he's an Atithi, give him your seat. Somebody is hungry, give the food if you have, or give that water. Keep that some medicines. ट्रैवल में किसी को वॉमिटिंग होती है, नाजिया होता है, हेडेक, वो दे दो उनको दवा. This is called as Atithi Devo Bhava. Wherever you are, in an organization, you are in a travel, you are in a program, you are there as a team member. All those who are not known to us are Atithi. Mata is we know, Pita we know, Acharya. All those who we don't know, they're all Atithi. Take them as also Deva, your own neighbors. your own co-travelers, your own people in your organization or your office. Look divinity in them. For your sake, they will express as divine. Because the rule is, what the way I see the world will the world is only an echo. It boomerangs back to us. If I see the world as Shatru, Shatrus come to me. If I see the world as Mitra, Mitra. If I see the world as divine, divinity comes to me back. Therefore, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Ati Devo Bhava, for every one of us, especially for the youth, you learn it from now onwards. Don't send your parents to this old age home, etc. Keep them with you, give them whatever is required. Don't teach them, don't educate them. Let them know it by themselves, or some gurus will teach them. Don't insult them like that. And all other things, what best you can do to your parents, do it. But they're not permanent. When they go away, what remains with you is your great service done to them. You will be satisfied and contented. वो लोग भी जीते जी खुशी से जिएंगे, जाते जाते खुशी से जाएंगे, सारा blessings देकर जाएंगे. Done. After these four things are done, next one very important. Okay, only one thing I'll talk to you tomorrow remaining. यान्यनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि no इतराणि. देखो, Upanishad is talking in English. No इतराणि. यानि अनवद्यानि कर्माणि. Actions, those which are not prohibited, not sanctioned by, no, which are sanctioned by the Shastra and prohibited by the Shastra. Okay, yani anavadhyani karmani, which are not prohibited by Shastra but sanctioned and permitted by the Shastra. Tani sevitavyani, only that let us do. जो दोष रहित कर्म है वही करना है, जो ब्लेमिश रहित कर्म है वही करना है. एंड दोज अवध्य कर्म है, प्रोहिबिटरी एक्शंस है, नो. नो मीन्स नो. इंग्लिश में कह रहे ऋषि, नो इतराणि. No means no. They know that in Kali Yuga somebody will teach Upanishad in English, therefore it is no, no, it will come 4 times. It's not no plus na plus u is no. That is a sandhi. Na plus u is to insist it. Definitely you should not. No means na u. Never ever do that itara karma. Means anavadya karma which are to be done must be done, and avadya karma which are to be avoided must be avoided. Now, which karma is not mentioning here? It's a general term. As we have just now talked in our Geetha, the Kayika karma, Vachika karma, Manasik karma. We do the karma with body, mind and mouth. Trikarana कहते हैं ना, इन 3 karanon से हमारा कर्म होता है. So with the body, with the speech, with the mind, the non-blemish karma only we have to do, and blemish karma never ever. So if you talk, talk lovingly, not hatefully. If you talk, talk softly, not angry. That's called as anavadya karo, avadya na karo. Yani anavadhyani karmani, tani sevitavyani. No idhara. Even when you are ill health, disease, whatever anavadya medicine to be taken, that only you take. And that which increases the disease, no idharani should not be taken. That which binds you with your friends, family members, that type of talk, work you do. That which breaks you and makes you enemies, wo mat karna. इस तरह apply everywhere. जो करने से स्वयं का, दूसरों का, दोनों का भला होगा, वो है अनवद्य कर्म. बुरा होता है वो अवैध कर्म. अनवद्य कर्माणि सेवितव्यानि, अवद्य कर्माणि न सेवितव्यानि. Only this one lesson today we learn. Okay, tomorrow something interesting will come. Very good one. Let us postpone it to tomorrow. ॐ वेदमनुच्याचार्योऽन्ते वासिनमनुशास्ते सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः आचार्याय प्रियं धर्माहृत्य प्रजातन्तुं मा व्यवच्छेत्सेः सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यं धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यं कुशलान्न प्रमदितव्यं भूत्यै न प्रमदितव्यं स्वाध्याय प्रवचनाभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यं देवपितृकार्याभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यं मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव यान्यनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि नो इतराणि. Tomorrow the remaining. Yanyasmakakam sucharitani tani sevitavyani no idrani ekechasmachreyagam so brahmana teshagam prayasanena prashvasidavyam shraddhaya devam shraddhyadyam sriya hiryabhya samvida. All that beautiful 7 or 8 more instructions are there. After seeing all of them, one day all of them I will just enumerate to tell you that these were the things which we were studying from last week or so. Because this is very important, pertinent, useful for all of us, I am pausingly explaining to you, even though this is taken up only for the chanting, teaching you the chanting. Chanting भी सिखा रहा हूं मैं, साथ में अर्थ भी. Done. ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः. श्री जानकी वल्लभो विजयते. श्री रामचरितमानस पंचम सोपान सुंदरकांड. So we have done yesterday's 7th doha and all chaupa is so far. What is the topic? Hanumanji was searching for Mother Sita. He saw a beautiful house of Rama Yudha and all the Namatulasika Brunda. Then he thought, how come there is this sadhu in Lanka which is full of Rakshasas? By the time Vibhishana woke up, Rama Ramate Sumirana Laga. अरे ये तो सज्जन है, let me make friendship with him because साधु तेन होइना कारज हानि. Then taking Brahmana Rupa, Hanumanji invites, calls Vibhishan. Vibhishanji comes, sees the Brahmana, does Namaskara and asks for the Kushalata. Then he asks, who are you, etc. Then Sri Hanumanji tells the entire Rama Katha and his Nama. Sunkar Ram Mahima, dono ka tana pulaka mana magana. Then we saw the next version of Hanumanji might have asked, Vibhishana tells about his position. I am in this Lanka like a tongue in between all the teeth. Then he says, I am born in the Rakshasa Vamsha, therefore the Sharira is Tamasa, no sadhana, and never I have devotion at the feet of the Lord, but still I am Anatha. Will Rama know me that I am Anatha and I am devoted to him? Will he bless me? Then he himself says, I have a bharosa. Because you have come and you are a Santa. Santa cannot come without the blessings of the Lord. Binu Hari Kripa Vilahi Nahi Santa. So I explained yesterday, the arrival of the dawn is a sign that the Surya himself is going to come. So too, in our life, the arrival of the Guru is the beginning indication to say that even the God also is going to come to give us darshan or blessing. And without Guru Bhagavad Kripa, the Guru, the teachers will not come in our life. Sadhu Santon का मिलन नहीं होता हमको. So बिनो Hari Kripa मिला ही नहीं संता. So you are a Sant, I could meet you. Hari Kripa is there. Therefore, even though I am Tamasa Tanu Rakshasa, but if I am Bhakta, Lord will take care of me. Then अब मोहि भाव भरोसा अनुबंता बिनु हरि कृपा मिला ही नहीं संता जो रघुबीर अनुग्रह कीन्हा तो तुम मोहि धन स्वटी दीन्हा. Then Hanuman ji took up. He says, Sunu Vibhishana Prabhu Kai Riti Sunahu. What is that? Karahi Sada Sevaka Para Priti. The Lord Rama will always have love and blessings to his Sevaka. तो हमको भगवान का सेवक बनना है. भक्त बनना है, but the bhakti expresses as seva. And two sevas of the Lord. One, every day in your puja room, do seva to the Lord of puja. Second, whole world is expression of God. Therefore, do your duties as seva to the God. These duties. This is how sevaka. Sevaka kai parapriti. Then Hanumanji told about himself. What is it? Ki kahau kaunmai paramakulina. I such a lowest family. I am born. What? Kapi and Chanchala. Sabahi vidihina. I am a bandar. I am very chanchala. No vidhi vidhana at all in my life. Because monkeys don't follow any vidhi vidhana. Yet, and third one, Pratalejo Nama Hamara. Anybody takes our name in the morning, it is a curse to them. That Tehidina Tahina Milaya Hara. Such bad we are as animals. The bandar, if somebody remembers us in the morning, they won't even get food. Such we the Vanaras, even we are also blessed by the Lord. Why will He not bless you? Asamay Adhama. मैं असाधमा, हे सखा सुनो, मोरू पर रघुवीर कीनी कृपा. The Lord has blessed me also. If He has blessed me, why will not bless? So what we are is not important to the Lord. Are we bhakta to Him or not? He will bless us and make us more deserving and qualified. So mohu par ragupira kini krupa sumiri guna bare virochana nira. So when he was telling that gunas, smaran kar rahe Hanumanji, from his own eyes, the tear of joy, that Lord has owned me, He has blessed me, He has accepted me to be His Bhakta, Sevaka, Duta. He was so much happy. And listening to that Vibhishan calls me, वो प्रेम भी हो गया, श्रद्धा भी हो गया, आनंद भी हो गया, भरोसा भी आ गया. Okay, then one beautiful thought Hanumanji shares in the next chaupai. And then he takes leave from Vibhishana. After guided by Vibhishana, he moves further for his search of Mother Sita. He has not forgotten his goal. Okay, those chaupais and doha will chant today. Only one chaupai meaning I will tell you, remaining tomorrow. So beautiful. Kim असमय अधम सखा सुनो मोहू पर रघुबीर कीन्ही कृपा सुमिर गुण भरे बिलोचन नीर. नाउ जानत हूँ अस स्वामी बिसारी फिर हित काहे न हो ही दुखारी यही विधि कहत राम गुण ग्राम पावा अनिर्वाच विश्राम पुनि सब कथा विभीषण कही जही विधि जनक सुता तहरहि तब हनुमंत कहा सुनु भ्राता देखी चहु जानकी माता जुगुत विभीषण सकल सुनाई चले पवन सुत विदा कराई करी सोई रूप गयउ पुनित हवा बन अशोक सीता रह जहवा देखी मन ही महु कीन्ह प्रणाम बैठ ही बीत जात निस जामा कृषतनु शीस जटा एक बेनी जपति हृदय रघुपति गुण श्रेणी निज पद नयन दिए मन राम पद कमल लीन परम दुखी भा पवन सुत देखी जानकी दीन सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Beautiful. I am to enjoying chanting. I don't know how much I will to explain to you or convince you, but that's all. I don't know. चल रहा है, but then मजा आ रहा है मुझे. He says, जानता हूँ अस स्वामी, knowing that the Lord is so great and compassionate, and that Lord, Swami Bisari, those who forget that Lord, Bisarev, those who give up that Lord, those who don't become devotee of that Lord, those who don't worship that Lord, those who don't pray that Lord, those who don't invoke the grace of that Lord, those who therefore become the Nastika and keep away themselves from the Lord. ऐसे लोग फिर ही ते काहे न हो ही दुखारी. If the people that way keep the Lord away and then wander in the world, why will they never become dukhi? They will definitely become dukhi only. है ना, लाइक मदर फादर छोड़कर गए लड़का घर, अब दुखी होगा कौन प्रेम करेंगे मोर देन मदर एंड फादर. For some of the ego issues and some selfishness, they leave the parents house and go. पत्नी आकर बोलती अब आपके माफी के नहीं रहना है, हम सेपरेट रहेंगे. एंड दे टेक ए हाउस, द 20,000-30,000 रेंट भी देना है, करंट बिल भी करना है, सोसाइटी बिल भी करना है, nobody to take care of the children and so much of expenses, and they justify that मूर्खता. People do that. फिर आई ते काहे ना होई दुखारी. In the same way, the Lord who is kind and compassionate, when we do seva to Him, upasana to Him, He takes care of everything of ours, of that Lord, if we forget Him, if we become Nastika and live life according to our own joys, with all our negative mind and its thoughts, in a company of all the dusta people, becoming slave to our own body and senses, if not becoming dukhi, कौन क्या होगा फिर. जानत हूँ अस स्वामी विसारी फिर ही थे काहे न होई दुखारी. Leaving such a great, kind, compassionate Lord, why will not become a person dukhi who goes away? So therefore, all dukkha's are because we have gone away from Paramatma. All dukkha will go away, sukha will come when you reach nearer and nearer to the Lord in our devotion. That Lord is there, very much is there in the whole universe. He will give you both bhukti as well as mukti. Mukti is all your professional goals, money, status. Mukti, the jnanam भी देंगे भगवान. जानत हूँ अस स्वामी बिसारी फिरहि ते काय न होई दुखारी. Now the next line कि यही विधि कहता राम गुणग्रामा. In this way, going on narrating the variety of Lord Rama's gunas, Hanumanji to Vibhishana, Pava Anirbacha Vishrama, that inexplicable peace and shanti Hanumanji experienced inside him. See that first thought? When Mainaka Parvata came and told to take rest, what Hanumanji said? Rama Kaju Kine Minu Mohi Kaha Vishrama. And here, Ehi Vidhi Kaheta Sunata Rama Gunagrama Pava Anirbacha Vishrama. So, his Vishranti rest is only in talking about the gunas of the Lord and reveling in that joy and devotion, and he got energized there. He did not get the rest by sleeping. भगवान का गुणगान करके हनुमान जी को अनिर्वचनीय विश्रांति मिला. देन ही कैन कंटिन्यू हिज वर्क. तो राम कर्म राम सेवा करना थक गए तो राम जी का गुणगान करके अगेन गेटिंग चार्ज एनर्जाइज्ड अगेन द राम सेवा. सी दैट वर्ड भावा अनिर्वाच्य विश्राम. So a bhakta gets the rest in taking the gunagana of the Lord. When he is out of the tiredness, again he will do the Rama Seva only. He will not have that sleeping rest, nor he is doing any bhoga, nor he is selfish for himself. His job is only in serving Bhagavan. You and I have to slowly evolve in that knowledge and conviction, and slowly evolve also practically from being a selfish bhogi person to a selfless servant of the world, and slowly the servant of the God, then the devotee of God, then the one who knows the knowledge of God, then the one who becomes one with the God. This is how we have to evolve. Okay, मेरे को ये लाइन बहुत पसंद आता है. यही विधि कहता सुनता गुण राम राम गुणग्राम पावा अनिर्वाच्य विश्रामा. यही विधि कहता राम गुणग्राम पावा अनिर्वाच्य विश्राम. Now the next portion will be Vibhishan ji को हनुमान जी पूछते हैं. हनुमान जी gives all ideas. Then हनुमान जी goes to that Ashoka Vatika. There he sees Sita ji. Now the beautiful topic of Hanuman Sita Samvad. Everything is Samvada. Jambavan Hanuman Samvada, so many things to learn. Hanuman Mainaka, Hanuman Surasa, Hanuman Simika, Hanuman Lanka Samvada, so many things to learn. Hanuman Vibhishan Samvada, how many things we learned. Now Sita Hanuman ji ka Samvad hoga. बहुत बढ़िया portion. This is how our Ramayana. Through the story, we are given the joy of learning that story, see, and also so many things for our life to learn. Are you ready to learn? Are you want to increase your knowledge and wisdom? Do you want to transform that way, metamorphosize from the non-positive to the positive? Lo, we are here to guide. Let us study together. You are welcomed. Let us learn and grow together. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shanti Mapniyat Shanto Mucheta Vandebhya Muktaschanyani Mojit Asro Masat Gamya Tamasoma Jyotirgamya Mrityorma Mritangamya Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachade Purnasi Purnamadaya पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. गीता माता की जय. वेदव्यास भगवान की जय. श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. तुलसीदास महाराज की जय. सीता माई की जय. लक्ष्मण स्वामी की जय. आंजनेय स्वामी की जय. सुंदराकांड महाशास्त्र की जय. रामचरित महाशास्त्र की जय. श्री याज्ञवल्क्य वैशंपायन महातपस्या की जय. श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेद तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद महाशास्त्र की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. राम पार्वती पते. हर हर महादेव. हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवा उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्षु मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. All Sri Vigna Vinayaka Bhagavan ki jai. That's it for the day. See you tomorrow. या यही भी